Good evening. I hope you're doing well. Happy friggin' Tuesday. We're here at the McDizzle Gaming Studio giving Disco Elysium a try, which is the highest rated PC game of all time. I played it for a hot second. Pretty wild. So I thought, okay, let's stream this. For those that might not have seen it or be interested in seeing my gameplay of it. Well, that was awkward. Happy friggin' Tuesday. I'll say that again. Let's get started. What do we want to be? Do we want to be a thinker? Sensitive, physical, or thinker? Or you can create your own. I think I'm going to create my own because I want a thinker with some physical aspects. Okay, interesting. Okay, we'll be terrible at that. How agile am I? We'll be really smart. We'll be... good physical, terrible psyche, terrible motor stuff. Yo, Luke, how you doing, man? I played it for about 10 minutes, and yeah, I really liked it. Ooh. You know, I don't know if I want to do all that. Let's see here. Practice the art of persuasion. You know, I'll do that. You know what? We're just gonna do this. This man's gonna be a thinker. Doing good, man. Doing good. Another fun day in the neighborhood. Pretty boring one. I hope the stream quality's good. I meant to change the bit rate because I'm getting this message saying 10,000 kilobyte bit rate is higher than the recommended, but hopefully that just means the quality's really good and my internet connection's good.
There is nothing. Only warm primal.
Well, the good news, man, we'll have to play Baldur's Gate because the little bit I played of this reminds me of Baldur's Gate.
No larger than a single.
I mean, it's derived from like tabletop gaming, isn't it? Because there's the dice rolls and shit. Nice.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is.
Here, I'm going to turn off the overlays because I feel like we're missing a lot. Can keep me, though. Can keep me. I'll just move myself. There we go.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lore.
It's such a big dive into it. We should, though, soon, man. I did just re-download it again. I had to make space for Starfield.
Surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
This is just so weird.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss.
But that's good, man. It gives you a
Not
good
after
base.
all the damage
Because I
you've
never really
suffered
played
to
anything
get
like
here.
this before I
Some
played
of
Baldur's
it
Gate.
irreversible.
I played D&D once.
Stay. Sail
and-
with me through
but
the
that's
abyss of
about
the
it.
magic zone.
Did you beat Mirage? I know you were talking about that the other day, or yesterday.
Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of
Nice.
pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh, snap. Valhalla. That's a monster, isn't it?
the stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly head. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your
What a weird
eyes-
opening.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Kanema motor carrier.
This guy. Yes, I'm glad he is wearing underwear. Okay. Let's get them pants on. Let's, I don't know if I have a shirt. I have a jacket.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. You swoop up and catch the
Nice.
tie. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photo. The lights are off.
The last one I played Odyssey? Whatever the one before Valhalla was.
You hear a jingle. Keys, it says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
I've done the opening a couple times. Can you die getting the tie? I've never found 2 shoes, though. Like, there's one of my shoes. I do not have any clue where another of my shoes might be. Oh, shit. Well, I don't need that other shoe.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir. Okay, cool. I won't.
I was just getting into
Okay.
character.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it. I couldn't say.
Well, it's the highest rated PC game of all time, so it's going to be doing something right.
Mostly drinking.
You have no doubts about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk?
Ooh.
She must have heard.
We're going to try this.
The words have already left your mouth.
Oh, no. I remember this from earlier.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again. No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cup are you? Okay, that's cool. Or
Superstar
I can
cop.
just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh, am I going to have to interrogate her? I think I likely am.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
At the cafe. Or whatever it is. Yeah, I heard, as you mentioned, it didn't have audio originally. Like, it had audio, but didn't have, like, the dialogue.
A man.
It's added, like, a narrator to it.
Stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
No,
Are you the
I'm
bartender?
not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Another good indie one that I played this year, Dredge. I freaking love Dredge. It was like spooky
This seems like
fishing
a touchy subject.
simulator.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender.
Had
okay?
some voices, not
I'm
as
the
much. Okay, did it have the
cafeteria manager.
narrator?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Oh, gotcha. He was there, but didn't know if he said as much.
She just, you know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he
I'm gonna
is
turn my
hiding
camera off so I
something.
can put my legs up and look way too comfortable. I'm sore. I did a bunch of running around today. And give you the full screen experience.
So now you're.
I enjoyed it.
Forget it.
It's got a cool art style.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was.
It's
ripped
such a
off
unique
the shell
idea.
That was used.
I can
to
see
mount
why
it,
this is so well
most
reviewed.
likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua.
I had some wild stuff
is the
happen in my
symbol
little
for
bit
the
that I played it.
discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
Okay, let's go see our buddy. I keep wanting to move the map around, but I don't think I can. I've watched like the first little bit of the first season of Breaking Bad. I've got to watch the rest of it. It's supposed to be great. I want to watch the Boys spin-off. I might actually start that like later tonight.
He narrows his eyes.
Have you watched that at all?
His hand in
Not sure if you're a fan of the Boys.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop. Say it.
Yes, well,
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental joke or a peculiarity.
The comedy for the Boys is just, it's wild. It's definitely different.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday.
Daredevil and Arrow. Daredevil was really good.
Is
I don't
he has been
remember it.
trying
Are you
to
talking
meet
about
up
like
with
the
you for 2
Netflix
days, but
Daredevil?
you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the
Nice.
field, get to know the players. You don't
I
know-
watched it. I don't remember it,
Maybe
but I
it's
know
something
it was
we can do
good.
for
Like, it was
practice.
really good. People were disappointed that it didn't continue on, I think. My wife loved it.
Right. And the interviews? Okay. We'll have time. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation,
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report.
Okay, let's go back and interview this dude.
the man with the unimpressive beard notices you approach.
Yeah, Netflix really
He
went
drops the
downhill
ledger
with
he
their
was holding
series.
and turns to
They
the
kept
lieutenant.
shitty shows going and canceled good shows. White Chicks is pretty hilarious, though. If you have to be into one comedy, White Chicks is definitely a
Mr.
good
Gart,
movie.
Right? You run this place.
Yeah, that shit's funny. Terry Crews is hilarious in it.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Oh, did they? Nice. Did Disney raise their prices like crazy?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works.
Okay, she was the one upstairs.
I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call the...
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
Yeah, it has. It sucks. You used to be able to use like VPNs and get like American
What,
Netflix because
Martinez?
Netflix in Canada and
No,
the States are a little
I'm
different.
Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but
It was
as I
you,
said,
Gert.
I don't live here.
No, I don't think it was
I just
Gert.
used to work here, and I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this.
Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have.
Yes, he...
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
I think
Ask him about the body's location.
maybe it's
before
harder now,
asking
though. It
if
used to be
he
really easy.
killed
Maybe it isn't.
People give up information in the more innocuous
What I do know
questions,
is hard is to
which
get
you
the
can
proper
later use
WWE
in the
network.
more sinister ones.
I regret
Not
like canceling
vice
it at one
versa.
point because I had it set up where I could just log into the US website like once I set it up. But now it's super tough. Like yeah, it's a pain. Like they don't have the network up here. It's another app called Sportsnet now, and it's ass. It's terrible.
Behind this building. That's easy.
This man means
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has... Yes, I am.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
as you blow this joint behind you.
Do you know what's crazy? I did this earlier. I did make the roll, and I knocked out the lady in the wheelchair.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
So I'm glad the lady in the wheelchair survived. Not really. It would have been funny. Okay. There it is.
But you seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle.
Oof.
The body below. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than any.
Oh, it's not gonna be good. I mean, I'm happy she survived. I'm not happy I didn't get a chance to hit her with my
Too
wheelchair.
late. It's impossible.
Because
to
it's
keep in.
really funny.
Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it,
Ugh.
distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Keep it.
Hello, Emily. How are you doing?
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia. There is freight nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Active decay.
It's
okay
been
to
hanging
throw
up there for a
Professor.
week.
No one is judging.
It's very good. It's a lot like Baldur's Gate in the options. Of course, it's a much different game than Larian made, but I can see it. I've only been playing a little bit.
Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
We're maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes in?
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Like, there's a fair amount of freedom, it seems, to approach situations in different ways.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno. Right in the dick, Kuno.
Oh my
Get him right
gosh.
in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Oh my heavens.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the...
Well, that's an odd design choice. What?
right in the mouthful.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno.
Like, it's... That's a weird design choice to have the word, but have it blurred out, but even have it there, period? Ooh.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you
This
got
game's
there?
got a pretty big map
What
to
you got,
explore,
huh?
bigger than you think.
Show me
Okay.
what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player.
It's a weird-looking kid.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions, like a cop.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
What?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno was
Well.
in, I don't know, some fucking...
This kid's got quite the mouth on him.
Mesco, or I don't know, some other place.
Night City.
Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Kuno was in Night City, was he? Alright, Samurai.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City.
Night City?
Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
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 That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck
Well.
imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing it. You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
What?
Kuno doesn't fuck.
Okay, enough with Kuno there. Cyberpunk 2078 confirmed. Or no, this is way before, yeah. That's so funny. I'll take that money. Take the magnesium. Okay, can we get the body down?
There he still is, looking right.
Do I have a gun? My guy looks so rough. So we came through here. We're at the murder scene. I don't want to leave the murder scene yet. I don't know if I've gotten everything from Kuno or not. Oh, what do we have here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret
Nice.
door hidden behind the panels of... There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed?
Let's investigate. Yeah, Kuno was a lot. Nothing weird here, just a cured, mummified pig's head. This must be European. You know why? Cyberpunk was really, although it was made by American, it was really a big European thing. So we came through there. Where the hell can we go? Looks like I can get up there. I don't know if there's anything up here. Oh, do we get some clues? Oh, we got some money. Let's get back down here. That's fine. Collapse away door. Okay, so you can't go through there. Oh, more money. Can I get to that thing? It seems like something I might want.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you've...
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
It's a cloak? Can I wear it? Me with my one shoe on. Oh, what's in here? Well, this is a cool little place. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Is that the door I came in on? Oh, okay.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Undoubtedly, no. Sure, why not?
Where's the door I came in on? Oh, it's right there, the stairs.
This is the night watchman's booth. Listen, it's okay to take a...
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty...
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulous. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man
Sure,
is
nothing
young,
bad will happen
dark-skinned,
taking his
and
picture.
dressed in a Royal
Or taking his
Caribbean
photo.
uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that? Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around.
We get the picture. Came from there. Let's hit down here and take a peek. What is this weird ass place? It feels like cyberpunk. What's this guy doing?
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisoft.
Container, container.
Oh my gosh.
Used to be Wild Pines. Container, container. Now belongs to Everard. Everard, Everard, Everard. He looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Folks gotta eat.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made merchandise what it is today. Oh, Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike.
Oh, okay.
The whole union is. You don't have to.
Well, that explains why it's so, like, quiet up there.
We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc
Well,
is
the
guarding
management is
gate.
working. They're not striking.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Union business.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Well, as long as they didn't kill
He
anyone.
probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have... Bye-bye now.
I can't make that jump. Well, let's see what's in here. Let's see what's in the shipping container. Oh yeah, this Joker.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up
I
from
love
his
the
work,
narrator's
not
voice.
the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
That
I'd
voice
offer
is
you my
annoying.
hand, but unfortunately, my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Oh my god.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some...
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me,
Try
how
to
can
wink
the head
back.
of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has
Oh my
got
God.
to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your
An
differences with the
absolutely
cafeteria
comical
manager. Go ahead.
giant novelty
Wow,
check.
That's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or... Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager.
Oh
But,
my gosh,
sure,
this game's
if
funny.
that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
What?
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words. Oh God. Why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours? Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences.
Can I
That's a
heal
step up
myself?
from total annihilation, right? He watches you.
Oh, that was
down
grim.
stoically. From nothing you can say would make Cop.
What? I didn't think that was the end of it. Let's get out of here and try that again. I love how it can just be like game over just like that. That's not anything interesting, is it? Oh, I'll take that $1. Not sitting down in that damn chair. What's in the box? I think the chair killed me. Yeah. I think I sat in a chair too long.
The lyrics to this container song are being the accent.
Oh, I've already talked to this guy.
Container, I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? I mean... Oh, you want me? Guys like me? Oh, Mr. Everett.
I just want to get...
Oh, most of... We're on a strike.
So, no.
Not everyone, but Titus and his boy. Oh, I'm not really... Him
Give
and
us
his
a little
boy.
piece of
Sure,
info.
sure. How can I help you? Oh, that one. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Let's try this again without dying. Well, it kept asking me to heal myself. But I couldn't really heal myself.
Before you is, with great effort,
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you. I'm Everard. I'd offer you my hand.
he looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner. Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
I'm not sitting in that chair.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not should you find yourself more amenable
Oh my
in
God.
the future,
He's
I'd
gonna make
gladly
me sit in it.
resume our...
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Try it.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a
So
rather
funny.
rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for...
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Oh God, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have...
Can I survive this?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distress and
Nothing you can say would.
Oh my gosh.
Gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police.
Okay, maybe I won't see that guy. Maybe terrible idea to see that guy. My health can't handle it. I like how I was defeated by a chair. I'm gonna try one more time. I got whooped by a chair.
Before you, with great effort,
Welcome, Miss. I'm Everard. I'd offer you my.
he looks extreme.
you go ahead.
Whatever, forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Please, Mr. Dubois.
It's nothing. Yes,
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can. So tell me.
the chair you're sitting
Oh my
on has
gosh.
got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, this should take. It should be sufficient.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principle. Now, I'd like to set your mind.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear, the world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only, oh God. Despair creeps into you,
Oh,
getting fat on your weakness.
is there anything I
You're
can do?
still coming up with sentences. That's a step up
Wait.
from total annihilation.
Oh, I thought there might have been something closer to the bottom.
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a...
Nothing you can say.
I don't think there's a way I can survive that chair on my current level. I gotta give up the dream of the chair. Okay, we'll go other directions. I want to see what happens if I just kind of chill here.
This is the night. Listen, it's okay.
If you must.
Nothing incriminate. It's a black and white
Why did you take that? Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. That you take the painkillers. They are yours now. Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood. Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else. Maybe this was a bad idea. You stand and exit the...
Went in and took the dude's pills. Okay. Is that like an elevator? No.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know. Do you want me to brief you? There's no reason. 3 days ago, the RCM emergency. During that time, a security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now, okay, well, we are police officers.
Secret
It is
task
our
complete.
job to find a killer. So that's what I intend to do. You should try it too. Good.
The dialogue options are hilarious. Okay. How do I get to where I need to be here? How the hell did I get in here again? Is this all just to go the one way? Okay. How do we get over there? Like I didn't come in from that place. Pass card in here, I don't think. So where the hell is the way down here? This wasn't anything, was it? I swore I got it up here from... Did I jump over? Is that what it was? Well, I guess we're just going back. Maybe we'll explore up here, see if there's maybe somewhere that we missed. I don't think so, though. There's not many other places we can go. I guess we'll go see him again. Let's see here. Just taking a look here, see if I'm missing something. Let me just see what I have for items here. I don't know if I have any healing items or not. We're gonna try to survive. Morale charges 4. Like, can I actually use it?
Before you is a walrus with great effort.
Welcome, Miss. I'm Evra. I'd offer you my...
He looks
You go ahead.
whatever he had. Forget about that.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that. So tell...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
Oh, by the way, I heard this should take care. It should be sufficient.
Wow,
Okay.
that's 25 real. That's good.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Well, cool. Now.
His slug-like lips move. The world is swallowed by a black hole of
Okay.
fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Oh God, why didn't you think of this? It's gone. Your gun is gone. There's nothing in your pocket.
Are you all right, Harry? It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose
Okay.
a loaded gun.
We're gonna
Local
survive.
Children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children
Oh my
are going
God.
to shoot themselves with it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're waiting...
Okay, enough.
I
We are
survived.
here to ask you some questions pertaining.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Please.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand...
This man's from
you
New
need to
Zealand or
interview
Australia.
me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, We could blow this thing wide open.
Let's blow it wide open, man.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I'm not sure I understand.
Incredibly talented
If
at
you're
opening
asking us
doors.
to break
Man,
down
this game's
someone's
funny.
door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish,
Fantastic,
Absolutely,
my friend.
sounds like a great
Just
idea.
let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Yes, your lost gun. Your gun will be...
the only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Harry, Harry. I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't
I'm
have
being
it
pretty
around
quiet
in my
tonight, just
neighborhood.
taking the game in, but I hope you're all having a good night.
Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing side arm as well.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Alright, let's get out of here. Now our card-carrying member. I gotta figure out where shit is though. I'll talk to dude.
The lyrics to this container, the accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's
Oh yeah, it's a pretty rough man.
Container,
Getting kinda hungry?
Well, Pines. Container, now belongs to Everard. He looks after everyone.
You can have all the salad you want.
Well, hey, I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He was saying that to you, Luke. He was like, folks need to eat.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Okay.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Oh shit, I just saw on NXT The Undertaker showed up. That's wild.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not... Him and his boys stirred up something... No, I don't...
He probably doesn't know anything.
Bye-bye now.
So there's that, like... I can go through his thing. There's nothing in that container that goes somewhere else, I don't think. Well, I don't want to talk to him anymore then. Okay. The taxidermy fish that tells time. Who doesn't want that? Stair made of pallets leading up. Okay. Oh, you can collect plastic bottles. That's lovely. Nothing I can do with that. So I gotta get down there somehow. No, I don't want to go there. I got a subscription. Yeah, thank you, Tony Proof Gaming. Likely from video. So how the hell do I get over there? Can I?
This is the Night Watchman's booth.
So there's no stairs. Is it down here? Well, I don't remember how to get off this damn thing. Okay, let's see here. That card doesn't let me through this thing, does it? Like, I get a card, but I don't know if it's the card I need. Hey, it was. Okay. Hey, girl, hey.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Oh my god.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible...
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental jerking motions. signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder.
What is this
How
guy?
far the Occidental haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war.
Race
like
theory.
missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of
Well.
history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When your walls will
To
be
Boogie
lined
Street?
with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically. Well, yes. Why? Don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist?
The hell?
So what if you're not Seminese? You can be anything.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman. He must think redheads are immigrants.
Oh my
I
god.
am not like them.
This
I
game.
am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however,
Oh my god.
it is not entirely free of
Correct.
Oh no, I don't want to subscribe to his
Don't
race
be
theory.
vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the also to serve is noble. Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge above all. Rampant multinational finance still reigning large.
This
Tell
guy.
me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many. I can see that. The Simonese are the South. We are the few. I am a descendant. Good.
These guys.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see a key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling in Rags. That's all I know.
Okay.
Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
This game.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you because he doesn't know.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were poof, your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition.
Was he a
attempting to
scab?
undermine our honorable efforts. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best. So,
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the
it's but a rest area on the path. Right. You talked to the mercenary, eh?
the man with
That's what I
We're
want to know.
negotiating our... Aye. All of it. However, right now we...
this seditious talk.
Sure thing.
This was great.
Okay, now we gotta get back to... Oh, we gotta talk to some of these guys. We don't have to, but we should.
Bastards! We have a right
You
to
roundhouse
work.
kicked him? Nice.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Ha! Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
I'm just gonna leave now. And on that note, I'm just gonna leave now and have a little snack. I'm gonna make sure this is saved. This is fun though. I'll probably do this again. I can understand why it's well reviewed. It's got a cool level of kind of freedom and interaction with all sorts of different results.